In today's video, I am doing something that I have never done before. And if you watch my channel regularly, you're probably going to be shocked that I have never done this. With, dare I say it, somewhat shocking inflation at the grocery store, it comes as no surprise to me that people are looking for ways to keep their budgets in check. I made a video a few months back sharing with you just some basic tips for how to keep that grocery budget in check, and I have been sort of revisiting those one by one to show you how it works in my own personal grocery budget and hopefully to give some ideas. Like the video I made last month where I purchased the same grocery items in both generic and name brand so that I could show how much money you can save if you are willing to make the switch to house brand items. Well, today I'm going to talk a little bit about clearance grocery shopping. If you are the primary grocery shopper in your family, you have probably seen in your grocery store, regardless of what it is, some items that are marked down on occasion, sometimes with a little yellow sticker to indicate that that is a closeout or a quick sale item. I routinely see markdowns in my Walmart, in the deli, in the meat sections, and you guys know my affinity for the Walmart discount bakery rack. I even come across items in my Aldi that are marked down for quick sale. And if these are items that we can use quickly or that I can freeze, they can be a really fantastic way to save money on food. There are entire stores that sell just clearance grocery items. There are grocery outlets that actually purchase these items from other stores and they sell them all in one spot. Story time, you guys. What inspired this video was a conversation that I was having with some other YouTube moms. I'm part of a little group chat with some other YouTubers, many of which or all of which you probably know. And one of those YouTubers had just visited her clearance grocery store and was putting up her clearance grocery haul. And a couple of years back, I actually looked into trying to find a grocery outlet here in the Tulsa area, and I just didn't have any luck. And part of that might have been because of the pandemic. Some of the places were closed as a result, and some of them had very limited stock because if you can remember during that time there were shortages, and if there were shortages in the regular grocery store, I can imagine there would probably be shortages in the outlet grocery stores too. But I was lamenting that I couldn't find any place nearby, and this other creator was like, well, what about this place? And what about that place? And have you tried this place? So I hopped back onto the internets, and sure enough, there are a few places that have popped up on the radar in the last couple of years, so I thought I would visit one today. I mean, if anybody knows where the clearance grocery outlet stores are even 10 states away from where she lives, it's probably Frugal Fit Mom, right? So Christine, this video is for you. I am sitting outside of the Cheapo Depot. Yes, you heard that right. Cheapo Depot is the name of this grocery outlet. It's in North Tulsa. It's a little bit off the beaten path and out of the way for me because I live way on the other side, but I thought we'd take a little trip today and check it out and see what we find. I used to get these chips all the time. It's the Tostitos Simply Organic Blue Corn. They are absolutely delicious, and the best by date is not for 2.5 more months. So $1.49, that's a fantastic deal. Okay, jackpot. Mott's cherry applesauce, 2 for $5. It is 12 of these within the clear packages. 12 of these in a box for $2.50 a box. That's a steal. We don't really drink juice, but $1 for 64 ounces of organic juice, I would think that would be a pretty good buy. Ahoy, mateys. Ooh, Peeps, right next, Peep Peeps. Look at these little snack size salsas. There's like 4 little salsa cups in here, and they are a 4-pack, 2 for $1. So this is 50 cents for like 4 little take on the go cups of salsa. Around here, we call half tea, half lemonade, and Arnold Palmer. What do you guys call it? Okay, we're back. I'm gonna get home and I'll show you guys what I ended up finding. It was really interesting, the stuff that they had, but first I'm gonna try out this Whoozy What's It. A whatchamacallit is one of my favorite candy bars. It's one of those that I kind of forget about until I just see it sitting with the other candy bars in the store, but I love it. And I'm not sure, what is the difference between a whatchamacallit and a Whoozy What's It? I don't know. Yummy. I think the difference is this has a chocolate wafer and a regular whatchamacallit is just a regular wafer. Is that the difference? I don't know. If you've tried this before, let me know. Are you a whatchamacallit fan? Anybody else out there like that candy bar? It's one of my favorites. Love it. Boomer Sooner, y'all. Here is my first clearance grocery outlet store haul. This is what I ended up with. And this right here is one of the reasons that I wanted to go in once I found their Facebook page. They had Starbucks coffee. It was 2 for $5 for the flavored coffees, 2 for $4 for the decaf coffee. And then also I found this box of K-Cups, and the Best By date isn't for a couple more months. So I made sure that I checked dates on everything and that I was comfortable with the date that was on it, or that I could consume it by the date. But these were only $3 or $4.88 for this big pack of 22 K-Cups, and normally I think this package is like $12 or $13. I also found some syrup, which is great because this is not sugar-free syrup. I've been having a hard time finding coffee syrup that isn't sugar-free. This is just a regular vanilla, and I think when I have seen this before in stores, it's been $4 or $5, but this one was just $1. I also picked up a couple of these black raspberry sparkling waters. My oldest daughter likes these. The gold emblem brand is a CVS brand, if I remember right. And I really like these Gatorade Zero water enhancers. I put one of these in my water after a workout. It's got just a little bit of electrolytes in it, and it just helps me drink a lot more water, which I need after an Orange Theory workout. And these were only $1 a box. They're normally, oh no wait, they were 2 for $1. They were 50 cents a box. And normally they're $1.98 at my Walmart. And this right here made my heart happy. They get bread from a local bakery. I know this bakery. It's a really good quality, nice bakery. They do lots of really great fancy breads. I got a loaf of sourdough bread, and I also got a loaf of this cheddar Tuscan, so it's got cheese in it. And then this one I thought was really intriguing. Among all the other bread ingredients, it also has bell peppers, pepper jack cheese, cheddar cheese, jalapeno, garlic, and green onion. So it's a Tex-Mex bread. These only cost me $1 a piece. I mean, I can barely get a loaf of plain, like store brand bread for that price. And this is high quality bakery bread. I'm gonna put them in the freezer until I'm ready to use them. I also got some oatmeal cups. This is the very berry, this is the apple pie. I got 2 bags of some of my favorite tortilla chips. I don't buy these very often because they're name brand and they're more expensive, but they are not past the Best By date. They were only $1.50 a bag, and these are the Cantina Thins. Plus I also got a bag of the blue corn tortilla chips for $1.50. I picked up 2 of these boxes of Mott's applesauce. These are the cherry flavor, no sugar added. I like that these come in the clear pouches so you can actually see inside and make sure, you know, that there's nothing wrong with it, that it hasn't been stored funny and is growing something funky, so I'll be able to see right away. Those were 2 for $5, which is a great price for applesauce, especially this brand. One of the things I was looking for was to stock up on snacks for my swimmers and my other little athlete, because they need some carbs before their practices, especially like quick, simple sugars. So I got some of these blueberry checks. These were 2 for $1, just the little cups. They can put a little milk in that and have it, or they can just eat it like a snack on it. This would be a good swim meet snack, actually. Some granola bars. This is a banana oat flavor. I thought that was interesting. We'll see if we like them. They were $1 for a box of 10. And then these Nature Valley mini sandwiches were $1 for a box of 5 pouches. So I got 10 pouches for $2. Not bad. And the Quaker apple cinnamon rice cakes. I've always really liked these, but we'll see if the kids like them or not. They're not past the Best By date. And I don't know, I just thought again that this might be a good little snack. And just one Who's-y What's It left because I ate the other one on the way home. I spent $47 and some change on the clearance grocery haul that I showed you, and I was curious what those items or similar items would cost me in a place where I routinely shop. So I got my phone out and I went to my Walmart app and I plugged in the items that I purchased or items that were very similar. And I was really shocked to discover that these items would have cost me well over $90 before tax, so probably close to $100. So essentially twice as much. I saved about 50% on this haul by picking up those items at the discount grocery store. Now, a couple of things that I try to keep in mind. First of all, hardly any of what I purchased is a necessity. I mean, I'd probably argue that the coffee is a necessity for me, and if you're a coffee drinker, you probably understand. But I was trying to stock some snacks and some things that I thought would be helpful here in the summer months, especially as we're coming and going from lots of different activities. And the other thing I have to take into account is the fact that that particular grocery store is about a 30-minute drive for me one way. And with gas prices being what they are and my time also being very valuable to me, I have to kind of weigh whether or not it's worth it for me to visit a place like that regularly. But I will say that if I am ever in that vicinity, now that I know where that is, I probably will drop in from time to time and just see what's there and at least pick up a couple loaves of that really good quality bakery bread. But to be honest, I'm not sure that I personally will make a dedicated trip to that particular place on the regular. It might be just something that I do from time to time for fun, or maybe whenever I happen to find myself close by for another errand or appointment. What are your thoughts on clearance grocery shopping? If that's something that you do you mainly stick to the clearanced out items that are in the stores that you regularly shop at, or do you seek out specialty grocery outlet stores where you can do that kind of shopping specifically? And if you're interested in some more budget shopping and cooking content, pick one of these videos and I'll see you there.